In this video, I'm going to show you how to place the rear ABS wheel speed sensors on this Lexus IS. Located on your rear knuckle behind the brake rotor, let's get started. With the vehicle safely raised and supported, use a 21mm socket, remove all 5 lug nuts, and then pull the wheel off. As a note, if one of your lug nuts is the locking lug nut type with the little socket that fits right on it, do not use an impact tool on it. Break it free by hand before you lift the vehicle up, or it could snap the little splines on the tool. I don't have that on this wheel, so I'm just going to take all of them off with my socket and impact gun. If your wheel is stuck on, put a lug nut on it so that it doesn't fall off, and then from the back side, take a rubber mallet and tap the tire, not the wheel, and that should break it free. Remove the wheel. Now with the wheel off, behind the rotor is where you'll find the wheel speed ABS sensor. Let's unplug it first. The connector has a plastic cap on it, and it's basically just a safety so that this tab doesn't get pressed down, and this makes it just a little bit more sturdy. But if you have a small pocket screwdriver, you don't need to take this apart, because you can either pry up on the end of the locking tab like this, or if you go in here, you can press down and that'll do the same exact thing, and it will unlock this connector for you. Pull it out and set it aside. Now there's a 10mm bolt right here that we have to remove. So use a socket and pull that off. These shouldn't be very tight. With that out, it is most likely necessary to use some pliers to remove this sensor. Be very gentle. You don't want to break it inside. Now this one's been recently removed, so it's going to come out fairly easily, but all you need to do is gentle twists back and forth just a little bit and upwards pressure, and there is your sensor. Now if needed, clean this area to make sure it's free of corrosion, and then put the new sensor in. I like to put either some grease or anti-seize right here. That's where it seizes if it's going to, so I prefer to do that so that it can be easily removed next time. And then press it down all the way by hand. You don't want to push it in with this bolt, because that can actually put pressure just on this one side, and it can potentially break the plastic right there. Now thread that bolt in, make sure it's going nice and smooth. You can put a little bit of anti-seize or grease on these threads as well, but not too much, just enough to prevent corrosion. Once this is bottomed out, I'm going to grab my ratchet and snug it up. This is going into aluminum, and it's also holding down a plastic sensor. So once it touches and it's snug, about 1/8 of a turn at most is all it takes to get this nice and tight and secure it properly. Now connect the electrical connector, push it on all the way until it clicks, and that is replaced. Let's get the wheel back on. Start on all 5 lug nuts, bottom them out in a cross pattern, and also in a cross pattern, torque them to 76 foot-pounds. "76 foot-pounds in a cross pattern, here we go. Double check them. Job is done. Take it for a road test.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.